Welcome, folks, to another episode of the Steel Spiel. It's going to be a little weird for the next couple of weeks, month or so, because I'm focusing on weight loss. So, not as much emphasis on lifting like a lunatic, but I will still manage to throw in some lifting as well. But I was just thinking today, I want to try and get some programming, some scientific tracking methodology for this workout I'm going to do. Not really a workout, it's more of a household chore I need to do. But the question is, how can I track it in a way that makes any goddamn sense? So basically, at my casa, we had these giant trees, areca palms. They were like 25 feet tall, 30 feet tall. And I chopped them down with an axe, which was a lot of fun. If you have these type of trees in your place and you're getting rid of them, highly recommend you chop them down yourself. And then after you chopped down the majority, you get someone, either rent out a stump grinder, or I hired some people with a stump grinder to get them down to the roots. Sadly, these people are supposed to get rid of the root balls, these giant roots. It's not really like a big thick root like a normal tree. It's just this giant web of little tiny ass roots. But man, it is a son of a biatch to get rid of them. Wow. I took an axe. My axe got dull in the process. I was trying to chop up these roots to kind of like make it easier to dig them out with a shovel. And they are just horrific. You have to get like a special type of shovel to kind of like chop them up as you're shoveling in to remove them. And I've just been since September. I've been fucking it off. You know, you get into a zone for a little bit, and it's like, okay, I'm making progress, and then you just fuck off. I think I'll cut the video in a second so I can show you what the root balls looks like. I think I'll cut it to show what the root ball right here. Okay, there we go. So anyway, I hired some people I think it was back in September, to grind down the remainders of the areca palms. And in doing so, I now have, I'm not exaggerating, literal tons of mulch in this patch by my screened patio. And I want to redo the screen and redo the floor of the patio. But before I do that, I really got to clear out this mulch. I mean, there's just so much. And it's such a simple job that I don't want to pay anyone to do it. It's like, I just got to like man up and just start shoveling this shit into bags and moving the bags. Just being a lazy asshole, not doing it, procrastinating. Classic. I've been out of the zone, and with any type of housework that's like, actual, like beyond normal maintenance, beyond normal cleaning, it's like you gotta, like, for me at least, I gotta get in the zone. I can't be like, it has to be consistently every day. I get home, hello wife, hello child, to the task at hand, and just be like a zombie robot. Shovel into bag, bag into trash can, shovel into bag. It's just constant. If I'm not in the zone, I will just not do it. And it's very frustrating for myself. So tonight is the night. The glorious in-laws, the suegros. What a great word for in-laws. In Spanish, suegros. They're looking after the child. God bless them. My wife will be at a gig, so I will have around 6 hours of time in my own thoughts and my own physical activity to just shovel mulch into bag to trash. Mulch into bag to trash. I'm hoping to get rid of, I'm going to bring out the weight scale. So the whole thing is, how do I track this? Because it's a workout, but how do I track it? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm bringing out the weight scale, and I'll get the shovel, I'll measure what I weigh with the shovel, and then I'll, measure what I weigh with an average scoop. I'll kind of approximate a scoop, see how much that weighs, and then what I'll do is I'll, fill up a whole bag. I'll see I'm guessing, this is my guess, for the weight of these bags, I swear to God, they're like 70 pounds. I mean, it feels heavy as shit when I'm pulling this 50-gallon bag of mulch out of the trash can. So I'm guessing it's like 70 pounds. That's my official guess before I cut right here. Turn the light on so it pops on.
Lights on.
Ready? Is it good? Is it on? Are we filming?
Yeah.
Are we good? We're good? Okay. So, here's the experiment, people. Got a little bit of time here. So let's see. I weigh, in this clothing, this will be the clothing I'll be using. I weigh, come close to it. Come here. Okay, hold on. So it's not stable. The surface isn't stable. Hold on. Let's find a stable spot. What about right here? Let's see, does this work? Wait for it. Okay, 0. Stable. Okay. 203. This is after food. I'm hydrated and I eat and I'm wearing clothes. Okay, don't fucking judge me. Okay. So 203 on the dot. This is the usual size of the bag that I'm gonna be carrying without it breaking. Oh. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so let's see. Stay away. Oh my, I said 70 pounds. I'm so close. 75 pounds. So each bag is gonna be like 75 pounds. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna count. I'll do a calculation later, but let's see how much this weighs per shovel on average. With the shovel. Oh, with the shovel. How much does the shovel weigh? Yeah, it doesn't matter. 75-pound bag. I'll count how many shovel fills to get to that number.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And anyway, where are you filming? Where are you? Cinematographer is not that great here. But anyway, so 75-pound bags. I'll have probably 3 hours of work time to do it. We'll see how many sets I can get in, how many bags I can do. And then I have to carry it. So this fence is 72, so
80 feet.
Here, this is about, I'm 6 feet, thankfully. So it's about, 7.5 feet. So let's say 72 feet. And then to where I'm gonna put the trash, it's probably another 35 feet, I believe, to the line there. So that's what, 108 feet. So carrying the 75-pound bag, 108 feet. You get the gist. That's how I'll be scientifically recording this workout. This manual labor job will be recorded as a workout. Here we go. All right, people, cut it. And you will know now what the actual weight was. So, yeah. So I want to get an idea, how many bags, and I know from where I'll start the trash can, it's about 15 feet away from my fence. No, not 15. No. It'll be about 10 feet away from my fence at the most. I think you know what? I might let's be scientific. I'm going to get out the, what's it called? The measurement. I have a thing when I was selling fences. I was measuring with this little, big wheel. Got a wheel. And it tells you how many feet there is. So I'm gonna measure it out, how far I walk with each bag, how far I'm walking when I have to carry these bags to the trash area. And I'll give, I'll show a little footage right here of that whole process. Here, So, you'll see that. So I'll have a track, so if I did blah, 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 if I did 17 bags how many feet per trip with how heavy the bags are. Whew, we'll see. I think that's a good way to track it, you know? Oh, man. And then I'll try out, because that's not really steel necessarily. So I'll throw in some type of workout in the middle there. I'm thinking about just throwing in some squats. I haven't been doing them as religiously as I should be, because I'm annoyed that I can't progress with them. I tested out the hack deadlift. People, if you want a good accessory exercise for the quads, my God, the hack deadlift, which is basically just behind the back. You do a standard conventional deadlift, but behind your back. Wow, beautiful. It just annihilates the quads, and it hits the lats too in a fun way. It's like the lower lat, but very little effect on my lower back, which, I'm not using a lifting belt. So usually when I'm doing deadlifts or squats, it's kind of, if I push myself at all, it's going to hit the lower back. Well, doing the hack deadlift, pushed myself pretty hard, and no impact on the lower back. I was like, what? Huh? Had a little scrapage. Have a little scrapage on my back of my leg there at the top, but no lower back issue. Fantastic. Oh my God. Fantastic. It's beautiful. So that is what I'll be incorporating from now on at the home gym, because I've been kind of annoyed that I don't really have like a weightlifting. I don't really have like a way to, the sissy squat is a fantastic way to just target the quads. But I was having trouble like thinking of ways to only target the quads, really kind of isolate them in a fun way with the barbell. And so I think the hack deadlift, I'm gonna throw that in if I just want to do a little extra quad work and I don't have access to a gym with my buddies or whatever. I think I might be getting a gym membership pretty soon, because there's gonna be a crunch, as the Bugenhagen would say, shitness. A crunch fitness will be opening up close to me pretty soon. So I think I will be probably signing up with them for the cheapest membership that allows a whole bunch of shit. Hopefully the one next to me has a good sauna. That's the key. The key that I am missing right now, and I can't recommend this enough to anyone lifting and trying to do cardio and it's just anything with relating to fitness. The dry heat sauna, it's if you push it in that thing, like if you stay in it until you can't anymore, basically, I guess is the heat shock proteins or whatever it is. It's like magic. I don't know what it is about it. Like when I was first starting to try it out, I tested it with my 1 mile. This is back when my son was just born, back in January of 22. I'm gonna have to cut that out because that's too much information. But back in January of 22, I was trying to just increase my fitness in general. So I hadn't run in forever. So I tested out my 1 mile run, and it was like, when I started, it was like I did a mile on the treadmill in like 10 minutes and 35 seconds. Horrific. But I then started incorporating, after I would do the run, I'd basically start my workout. I would start with a 1 mile run, and now I do some kind of like machine bullshit, nothing really crazy, nothing hard, just like bullshit hypertrophy nonsense, just like, 3 sets here, 3 sets here. I mean, it was hard, but it wasn't no barbell work, no free weight work. It was nonsense, bullshit. All that's, in my opinion, all the machine work and everything, it's just bullshit. It's not, you're not really pushing, it's not hard. But anyway, so I was doing that, and I started doing the sauna, and what the sauna did for the 1 mile, it made it where instead of getting shin splints, I had no pain the next day. And so I'd literally just do a mile on the treadmill every single day. I would go as hard as I could. I'd turn the speed up as hard as I could for as long as I could. I went from fucking 10 minutes, 30 seconds, all the way down to like 5 minutes, 50 seconds in 1 fucking month. And I can guarantee you there's no fucking way I would do that in 1 month if it wasn't for some weird shit that was going on in that sauna. I don't know what the fuck it was doing, but it was helping. I mean, holy shit. And ever since, so then I kind of got out of it. I got out of a rhythm. It's all about rhythms. I was in the zone. And I got out of the zone for like 1 week, and I knew it was going to fuck me up. Fucked me up. And I just stopped doing it. I stopped doing the cardio, stopped doing the sauna as religiously. Then years later, I got back into lifting a little more. Years later, a year and a half later, got more consistent with the lifting, and I got more consistent with the sauna. And that's when I got up to like, 405 for 3 on squat last year. Yeah, last year. And that's, 2025 now, so 2023, 2024. So last year I got to the 405 for 3 on squat, got to the 555 on deadlift, and 335 on the bench. And I attribute it almost exclusively to being consistent with the lifts, but also being consistent with like using sauna. Like I feel like ever since I stopped using the sauna, since I quit the gym membership, it's been harder to recover, harder to get stronger. It's been hard. It's been difficult. And I've also, now I'm doing the runs, and running without the sauna is brutal as fuck. The shin splints are horrific. God damn it. There's a guy at my work. He's like my weight, and he ran a 70-mile fucking marathon in one day. I don't know how the fuck he did that shit without his legs exploding. Like, holy shit, dude. Hats off to him. Holy fuck. Incredible. So, I think I'm going to have to get the gym membership back just for the sauna, because it's just so impactful. Ugh, man, it's frustrating. Like, I was looking into like getting one from a house, and like the only way to get one that's like, that does the real thing, that's like, at least what I've experienced, like steam rooms aren't that great. And I tried infrared sauna. It's bullshit, in my opinion. It's all, everything I say, people take with 65,000 million grains of salt, because I'm just talking about my own bullshit. I have no, the dry heat sauna, it's got all the science behind it, but when I'm talking about it, it's my own bullshit. So it's my own experiences. I'm not a fucking expert. I'm not going to claim to be an expert. The science behind fitness and human physiology, we're all fucking different. I think it's all, who the fuck knows? You gotta try your own shit. You gotta experiment with yourself in this field, in my opinion, in almost everything. When it comes to medicine, your health, your diet, your exercise, there's gonna be nothing that's boilerplate except for like, eat a well-balanced diet of nutrients. I mean, that's a standard thing that everyone should do. Fucking put effort and consistency into your workouts. And fucking sleep well. Let's see. Those are, like, is there anything else that can really be said, like a prescription for everyone on the planet? Those three core aspects. And then, is there anything else universal? I mean, not really. After that, you kind of, if you go any more granular, it's like, okay, you kind of have to just fucking try shit out, because now it's all over the fucking place. Try hard in your workouts. Fucking rest well, and eat proper nutrition. Like, eat a balanced diet of everything. Avoid cancer-causing shit. Like, it's fucking, what the fuck? It's after that, you're just fucking throwing darts at a wall. Who the fuck knows? Let's see what sticks. So always experiment. And I experimented with the sauna. I cannot fucking vouch for it more. I've noticed that I tried the method apparently in the science literature or whatever the fuck. Fucking Cybertruck with Christmas lights still on it. On the literature, they talk about fucking, what you want to do is, there's no necessarily time limit. As long as you push it, where at the end of the session, your mind is kind of like secondhand telling you to get the fuck out. You're basically like, while you're in it, and you're just like, you're mentally fatigued. That's when you kind of get the fuck out. Because I guess at that point, your body's producing the heat shock proteins or whatever the fuck. And I've done that. I gotta say, people, it's fucking magic. I think it's magic. I don't understand it. It's magic. So, roundabout way of saying, I think I'm gonna get a gym membership again. Oh man, holy shit. Hack deadlifts, gold. Zercher squats, I tried those. God, it's fucking painful. Holy shit, dude. My God, the mark. Let's see, there's a mark. I don't know if you can see it. That mark right there. That bruise. Woof. Woof. Rough. Very, very, very rough. Man. I just did like 315 for 3. I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to get better at it. I feel like pain tolerance is a fun thing to kind of work up on. So it definitely trains that alongside the Jefferson curl. They both, yeah, man, the Jefferson curl is just such a nice exercise, people. Once you get past that pain threshold, oh fuck, it's just so good. It like opens up your whole back, and it works out your spinal erectors and those muscles in your mid back that they almost never get worked out using anything else. Unless I think the only way to really hit them to the same extent is if you do like a chest supported row would probably do a similar thing. If you like fully stretch out over the pad as much as possible. You pretty much put the pad like here, I guess, and then you stretch your shoulders and everything, so you're bending your spine as much as you can. You can kind of simulate it probably, but I think it'd be hard to simulate exactly what the Jefferson curl is doing. I've worked out at the gym. I've tried all the different machines and all the different shit my whole life, and well, since what? My whole life. I just said my whole life. Probably the last 14, 15 years. And I've never had anything hit my muscles the way that exercise hits my muscles. It's definitely unique in that aspect. Woo. But Zercher squats, I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest, to most people. I mean, it's cool. It feels nice. It feels cool. Like when you do it, it's like, yeah. But in reality, I mean, is it effective or whatever? Probably not. But fuck it. It's cool. It's fun. It's all about having fun. In my opinion, having fun's a big part of it. I am going, whoa, I'm going to shit my pants if I don't find a fucking gas station. Holy shit-a-moly, boys. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. My stomach just opened up. I did chug a good amount of water. I had a good amount of water in this bottle at my work that I use a lot. And what I do is they have a hot water dispenser and a cold water dispenser. So I'll do hot water, and I'll add some instant coffee and some cacao, some raw, organic, 100% cacao to that mixture. And so what I had leftover. I had a little bit left over at the bottom of this cacao and coffee, whatever little bit mix. So before I left, I filled the whole water bottle up with some hot water and cold water. And I basically chugged it in like fucking 5 minutes, probably like 32 ounces of water. So what I was expecting to happen was just, oh no, I'm taking this road that is, oh no. Where's the next gas station? Oh my Lord, I do not know. I think there might be public bathrooms pretty soon though. So anyway, I chugged this 32 ounces pretty fast. And I was hoping for just pee-pee, but I got some poo-poo. Holy shit. I'm going to cut the video because I got to figure this out. And I got to focus. I'll finish this up later. Oh my God. Holy shit-a-moly. That was lucky. I just so happened to be in a spot where my wife was having a gig close by. So while she was at her gig, I didn't really have anything else to do. I decided to go on an 8-mile walk, 10-mile walk around the whole area. And during that time, I found a public bathroom. And I was right next to that public bathroom. I mean, that's just crazy timing. The universe works in mysterious ways, people. Holy crap, what a coinkadink. Woo! Saved by the bell. That was close. That was close! Holy shit! Woo! Woo! Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so what? I'm trying to think. If I don't do squats, I might be too tired to do squats after all this shit I'm gonna be doing, all this shoveling. A lot of shoveling. If I don't do that, to finish off with a weighted workout here. Let's see. What is the shoveling? What muscle groups will the shoveling be activated? Where I should do a different one. I think. I don't know. I can't think of anything. Oh. You know what? I'll do a press. I'll do overhead press. That's what I'll do. I'll try and push some overhead press. I haven't been doing presses. Maybe I'll even do some bench press. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a bag of mulch. After I carry it, I'll do a set of either overhead press or bench press. Yeah. And I'll do like, you know, because I'm gonna be doing so much rep work with the shoveling. What I'll do is I'll put like 90% on my max. So like overhead press, I'll do like 185. I'll just do 1 rep. And then on bench, I'll do 275 and I'll do 1 rep. That's what I'll do to finish it up. That's what I'll do. And I'll cut here. The shoveling is not going to be as, I said 6 hours in the last video. It's actually going to be like 3 hours because the wife has me involved in her side gigs. So I'm involving her into mine even more. She has to film when I do work for her. So she is my slave right now. All right, we're just going to do the 1 reps. Start. No reason to warm up. Just throw it up. Easy. 1 rep. Whoa. Easy peasy. 185 there. 275 here. Should be easy. Yeah, easy. All right. That's it. After every bag of mulch, 1 and done. That's it. Cut it! To show all that, to show those sets. There'll be quick sets. That's all I'll do. The quick sets, 1 reps. Pop them out. It's funny, I have these thoughts every now and then of, trying to, on a shift here, I have these moments every couple months of like, I'm so tired of this system that we're all in. I just want to escape the system. I just want to be a self-sustained organism and like live on a farm and, just have self-sustaining crops and animals and kind of like disappear from the internet and the grid and all this stuff. I have these like every couple of months I think about this. And in the past, it was a lot more like I was a lot more serious thinking about it because I was by myself. And this light does nothing. But I was by myself, so I'd be a lot more serious when I think about it. But then, you know, you realize how addicted you are to, you know, the phone and the internet and game. Back then it was games. I was addicted to gaming, so it's like, you know, I'm not gonna have the fortitude to do manual labor when I'm so addicted to video games. It's not gonna happen. You know, I can lift, but I'm like toiling the land, whatever it is, fixing up the land, and then maintaining it, maintaining animals. I'm just not gonna do it. And as I've gotten older and not as addicted to video games anymore, I kind of like physical work now. Now I have my wife and my child, and it's like, do I want them to live like that? You know, it's like, technically, it's like better, but at the same time, it's just harder. It's a harder life. You're more isolated. It's not, you know, it's weird. Most people aren't doing that shit. Most people are like, you know, in the system. And all alongside that, I have these aspirations of like helping people. So it's like, I'll think, you know what? I'll run for mayor and I'll help people out. I'll fight for workers' rights in my area and trying to use the local money and taxes on like actual fixing infrastructure in a meaningful way. Maybe look for renewable sources of energy that can be implemented, doing more solar farms or wind farms, or if we can get like a nuclear power plant that's, you know, sustain the grid a little easier, cheaper for people. But the moment, it's frustrating, is the moment I go a little too far down that path, the manic energy kicks up. It's like, I just gotta shut it down. Get back to being a robot at my job and just focus on that, get that done, get that going. So kudos to anyone out there that's able to champion a cause and like follow through all the way through, because man, the amount of stress, that stress would literally, I mean, for me, literally, I would go insane. I've gone insane 3 times in my life, and it would definitely be a continuous cycle if I kept trying to like actually fight for these causes. Like back when I was in college, I thought about becoming a auditor and to audit the federal government, audit the Pentagon, because of all the, you know, I don't know if you guys have seen all the reports on $6.5 trillion missing, or upwards of $22 trillion missing. What black budgets are those going to? Anyway, and I was like, you know what? That's a noble cause, right? To see all the taxpayers' money, who's stealing all this money. But then I was like, I also don't want to get shot. So it's like, I don't know. It seems stressful. I can barely handle the stress of my own life just trying to help out people, like one person with something. I don't know I can handle auditing the nation's military budget and getting death threats from fucking black ops agents that are fucking anonymous. I don't know if I can handle that shit. In fact, it's not I don't know, it's I definitely know I can't handle it. So, to anyone out there that's able to fight the good fight, the Gary Webbs out there, the Edward Snowdens out there, kudos to you people. Kudos, because fucking hey, man, it is a crazy goddamn world we live in, and we need some goddamn heroes out there. I wish there was. I should do a little research. It's been a while since I've done any real research into this stuff, like who's actually like fighting for us as a people. You know, it used to be I thought was Bernie Sanders was that guy, and over the years he's cucked out and fucked off and become a shill for fucking the Democratic Party, which is so sad to see. What a sad transformation that was, man. God, it's like he was the guy, 2016. He was it. This was it. This was the chance. And he just fucking petered out into oblivion. And then throughout 2023 and 2024, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., maybe he's the guy. Maybe he'll be the one guy. He seems to have fought for integrity his whole life. Who knows? And then he's part of Trump's fucking shit and fuck eating McDonald's. Fuck. God damn it. I mean, I have a little hope left for RFK Jr. Maybe he just cucked up to Donald Trump Jr. so he could get a position, so he could fight for good stuff in the government. But it's just like, ugh. You look at what he said back in 2023 and look at what he's doing and what he's actually doing now, and it's like, ugh. Is he just selling out to fucking get power and get money? Please, no. Come on, man. Please. Please, I hope not. But fuck. Maybe that's why he's one of the Kennedys that wasn't shot, is because he's just a fucking shill. Fuck. I hope not. God damn it. Come on. Give me someone. So I wonder who's the next guy. Who's the next guy that's going to actually fucking fight for champion our rights in this goddamn country? I don't know. Who the fuck knows? It's so hard to like have any hope though with all the chances of people becoming actual role models. They end up fucking off. It's like, but maybe it's just because the system's too powerful and there's just the abilities to kill somebody and have it be covert. I mean, it's just fucking crazy. So who the fuck knows, man? Who the fuck knows? It's crazy. It's too much, man. The influence of money is so powerful. And how do you really fight it, you know? How do you really fight it? People would say, I will never sell my morals, but I mean, let's say you're offered, $1 billion fucking dollars. It's like, that could literally sustain my family for eternity. So my entire lineage for the rest of their lives, if they invest it carefully, it would literally sustain my family indefinitely. I mean, it's like, it's kind of like you can't blame motherfuckers for fucking going that horrific route at a certain point. It's like, cause then it's like, okay, let's say I got $1 billion, like, okay, I can make some change, but is that change sustainable? Is it actually going to make meaningful differences to this world? You know for a fact you can sustain your own family and that legacy. So it's like, fuck. I have this prayer to the Lord that I maybe believe in. I don't even know anymore. I'm so all over the place with my beliefs. But I do pray. I pray to whatever the fuck is out there. And I pray, it's like, you know what, I think I have a good head on my shoulders. I think I have a good heart, where it's like, if I win the lotto and I win $400 million, I have a good feeling about myself that I wouldn't be tempted to just spend it in fucking stupid ass ways. I feel like I would be content, very content, to like set aside 10 million in some good investments and returns, and then the rest of it, like pay off my house, pay off my cars, and then just live off the interest and dividends, live off of that for the rest of my life and my family the rest of their life. And then give like a good portion, like a good chunk, like 200,000, 500,000 to all my relatives and good friends. And then after that, just spend the rest of it. Let's say if it's like I'm left over with $200 million, whatever, after taxes and all this fucking whatever bullshit, that I would use that money to like help out the community next to me in meaningful ways. I feel like I'd be able to do that. I feel it. I'm pretty confident that I wouldn't be tempted to just blow it all on fucking Lambos and stupid shit. I feel that way, but do I really know? No, not really. I don't know. I'm like 99.9% confident, but you never truly know until it happens, right? Who knows? If that prayer, by the way, if that prayer is answered at some point in my life, that would be pretty incredible, and it'd be pretty hard to deny that there's something out there, for me at least, if that were to happen. one of the things that happened to me is that I can't, it's hard for me to fully trust my own reality because of the fucking manic episodes and shit I've seen during those episodes. So it's like literally in this moment, I don't truly know if this is reality. It could just be a fucking dream. I've had dreams. I don't know if you people have had such extreme dreams, but I've had dreams where literally the time feels like a regular day and they've lasted 20 years. So like there was one dream, it was a weird like esoteric dream where I woke up in my room. The dream starts with me waking up in my room. Wife's calling me. I'll call her back in a second. And I walk through a door. The door is a portal, so I'm already aware in the dream, oh, this is fucking bullshit. This isn't real. And I walk through a portal, and it's a fucking desert. And I'm in a desert, and I'm in that desert for, I shit you not, it felt like 20 fucking years. Like I was 19 when I had this dream. When I woke up, I felt 39 years old. And that fucked me up for a long time. I mean, it fucked me up, man. I was like, because ever since then, I've had, well, not ever since then, but for like 5 years since that dream, I would have these recurring dreams where I would wake up in the dream right where I fell asleep at, and it would last like, 16 hours or whatever, and I would go through a normal fucking day, and the dream would end with me going to sleep, and then I'd wake up in reality where I fell asleep at, and I would have to check my phone and check the date and all this shit to make sure that, I didn't just have that day, that it was a dream or it was real. It just fucked me up for a long time. I'm so happy that stopped happening because that was fucking me up. It was sucked. I hated it so much. I would have conversations with people in my dreams that felt super fucking real because they were so random but coherent and like made sense with the day before and the weeks before, and just fuck. I wake up like fuck. So point is, I can't really fully trust my reality. It's a little weird. It's a weird thing to go through. So what I've had to do is I've just had to basically say everything is real. So take everything as real, and then as time goes on, you kind of piece together what hasn't happened, what has happened, based on other people's reactions, based on how your life is moving and where things are going. Thankfully, we have these phones, we have these fucking logs of messages, we have emails and all this shit. So it's very easy to tell, like, okay, that never probably happened. Fuck. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. It's also partly why I just, the aspirations of like running for office and helping people. It's like, oh man, if I get too stressed out and take on too many responsibilities and I fucking lose track of like what's really going on, no bueno. I would not be a good leader. So fuck it. Gotta leave it to other people. It's almost like it's a weird feeling of like, well, I can definitely say I'm not cut out for that, so I don't feel too bad about not pursuing it. And then at the same time, it's like, but I really wish I could. It's like, fuck. God damn it. I wish I could figure out a way. I think the best way for me to help is making these videos and fucking making people laugh and think about their life, whatever the fuck, and lift and shit. So hopefully whoever hears this shit takes away something nice from it, takes away some good work ethic or whatever the fuck. To not be a dickhead, to be nice, and to try and help out people around you. Don't get too self-absorbed, but don't feel too bad if you feel like you're not doing enough for your community. Everyone's trying their best. Don't get too crazy. The world's fucked up right now. It's very hard. It's very, very, very hard to making meaningful impact in your community without harming your ability to sustain yourself. So don't feel too bad about it if you can't do it. There's a lot of fucking people out there that are heroes and able to do it. So just try to support them as much as you can. Try to find out who they are and help them out. There's a church. I found out there's this church right off the road I live at. I drive from every day. that they do fucking food drives. And I mean, like, they'll have hundreds of people show up every week to pick up food. Like, I guess they have, like, it's kind of like a semi-soup kitchen or something. I'm going to go visit it one weekend, probably next weekend or the weekend after when I'm not so busy, whatever. And just see what's going on there, because I see that happening. It's like there's a church that actually is following the gospel, as far as I can understand. So try to support people and fucking businesses and organizations that actually do what they're saying they're gonna do. I think that's the most fucked up thing about this country, is that a lot of nonprofits are kind of shady and operate fucked up, where almost 99% of the donations are just going to fund the organization. So it's just this weird, like, tax fucking loophole for the people at the top that run the shit. It's kind of gross in a way. Ugh. You know, like, fundraisers are like 90% of the organization's expenses. And, like, the actual mission of the organization is like 1% of expenses. Just they're spending just enough on the actual cause to make it seem like that's what they're for. But in reality, it's just a fucking way to grift and get more money from people. It's fucking gross. It's fucking gross. So when you find one that's really doing a good job, fucking hats off to you. Go support them. All right, people. I gotta go. I gotta call my wife back. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. All right, boys. I'm calling it a fucking bag 10, set 11. Because, oh my fucking God. Got a long week ahead of me. Got gigs I gotta take my wife to and carry all her DJ equipment and shit. I want to get some walking in without being dead. Don't want to hurt myself on this fucking shit. This bench press might be a little dangerous, but I think I got it. Let me fix the fucking weights on it. Couldn't recommend more if you're doing household chores and you happen to have a home gym. This is why you get the home gym, people. This is exactly why. Unless you have access, well, no. Even if you have access, it doesn't matter because you can't do this shit. You're doing household chores. You do a thing for 5 minutes. Come to the garage. Take whatever weight your fucking three rep max is. Just do 1 rep. Fucking superset it with another 1 rep of another 3 rep max. You fucking rocking and rolling, buddy. All right, 10th set. That's a nice number, right? Or 11th set. Really 10th in a row. Because the first set I did, well, fucking at 8 o'clock or whatever. 8 fucking, whatever it was. Okay. Oh, I think it was like an hour and 25 minutes for this workout. Oh, okay. Oh my God, okay. Okay. Let's fucking do it. Oh, I'll go for 2 reps. I'll go for 2 reps on this one. On this workout. The bench just one. Okay. Beito! Woo! Little party. All right. Never mind about the 2. Never fucking mind. Oh, just 1. Holy shit. Oh, just 1. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, good news is I got a lot further along my mulch journey than I thought I would. I thought that would take 3 days to do. 3 separate 10 bags, but I was wrong, thankfully. Thank God. Sometimes I hate being right. I was fucking wrong about that. Love it. I love it. I hate being wrong about the Dolphins not going to the Super Bowl, but I'll be wrong all day about having to do more fucking mulch fucking shoveling. Woo! Oh my God. All right, just 1 rep. Come on, last one, end the night. Don't get fucking hurt. Give up if you're not there. But it's there. It's fucking there! It's fucking there! Oh! I'm still a little sick too, so I shouldn't push it too hard. Fucking damn it, people. Oh. If you're watching, I love you.